Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and today we're going to be doing drafting dummies. Now, this will be the second episode. Now, I know what you might be thinking. There was 2 episodes going up on the channel. No, they were just 2 parts of the first episode, because we did the drafting, and then I went and played the games. Now, today I'm going to be using coins instead of FIFA points, so a lot more's on the line. Now, we're going to try and make this as quick as possible, so we're going to go straight into it and use our coins straight away. Hopefully we can get a good formation. Okay, so what have we got here? That could be a decent one. 4-5-1 attack. The 4-1-2-1-2 wide could be pretty good. Yeah, I think that it's going to be pretty good. I forgot to mention I'm here with my brother. Do you think that's the right formation?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think I should go with this. It gives us a bit of defensive cover. What are our captains? Okay, so I'm going to pick this one. We got Higuain, Fonte, Modric, Mustachio, or Nani. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that Higuain is probably the best player to pick there. Now, you do have Modric, but Higuain is a striker and we need good strikers, so I'm going to pick him. Now, my brother's going to go ahead and pick the next player. Right, now my brother's going to go ahead and pick the next player. So where are you going to be picking?
I'm going to pick the striker.
Okay, so we need someone to link up with Gonzalo Higuain. Have we got anyone there? We've got Carlos Tevez. Now, I don't really want this team to be going around Argentine players. So, it's up to you. You could probably go with Tevez, or you could go with Griezmann. I mean, I know who you're probably going to go with, but it's up to you.
Well, as you know, I like Griezmann.
Yeah, I was going to say I expected you to go with Griezmann.
Yeah, but how easy would it be to make a draft around them too?
Well, to be honest, it might be hard, but we have got the bench, so we could work something out around about there.
Yeah, I'll go with Griezmann then.
Right, now I'm going to pick the cam. Can we pick someone that's going to link with at least them? Okay, this is going dreadfully for chemistry. Who should we go with here? I mean, you got the Premier League option in Oscar, so I'm just going to go with Oscar there. I think this is going to be dreadful at the moment. The way this is going, it's not fantastic, so my brother's going to pick the next player.
I'm going to pick the left mid.
Right, so the left midfielder, who have you got here? Okay, well, you've got 2 decent options there, because you got... Well, actually, no, 3, because you got Suarez, Naismith, or Guaitan that could link with someone potentially there. That is completely up to you. I'm not bothered, it's your decision.
I'll pick Gaetan because then you could switch.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Switch Higuain around and you can have some links there. So let's do that. Okay, I'm going to go with the right midfielder. Hopefully we can get someone that links pretty well. Okay, we do. We get Arda Turan. Now, I don't know how this chemistry is going to work, but we'll go with Arda Turan just for the sake of he links with Griezmann. So we got a little bit of chemistry here. My brother's going to pick the next player, of course.
I'm going to pick the CDM.
Okay, so he's gone with a CDM here. Alright, there's a few players you could pick. I mean, you've got all the players here, but there's about 1 or 2 players that could probably link. It's up to you, though.
I'll pick here Bora.
You're going to pick a Bora. Okay, fair enough. Now, I'm going to go with the right back. This team's turning into a BBA/Argentine squad, so I don't know how this is going to work. Right, so we've got 2 players I could potentially go with here. I mean, we got Martinez or Malo. So I'm just going to go with Martinez just for the fact he's a little bit better. Right, it's now my brother's decision on who he's going to pick. I don't know where he's going. It is completely up to him. But the chemistry doesn't look fantastic.
I'll go with the centre-back near.
Right, so he's gone with a centre-back. Oh, okay. This is perfect, actually. So you've got 2 players there that you could pick. It's completely up to you. I mean, I think I know who you should go with there, but it's up to you. I mean, there's 2 players, as I said, but it's up to you. Go ahead and pick.
I suppose if we went with Mascherano, we could get the link from Argentina. So I'm going to pick him.
Okay, that was a perfect pick, actually. I would have gone with him. He fits in perfectly, as we do need an Argentine player, and he will fit there magnificently. And we've just got Sergio Ramos. There is no way I'm picking anyone else there. Sergio Ramos can go straight in that team. We're switching with Mascherano, and now my brother can make the pick. But this team's actually starting to become fantastic.
I'll go with the goalkeeper.
Alright, you're going to go with the goalkeeper. No risks there taken. Alright, so we've only got one player that we can use here. They're all pretty dreadful. I mean, I do like Jack Butland, but he isn't going to fit in the team, is he? So who are you picking? You're going to go with Kamani. He actually looks pretty decent. I thought about using him before. I just didn't buy his inform card. Right, now for the left back. Can we get an Argentine player? We can't. Okay. But we do get Marcelo or Alba. Now, as much as I like Marcelo, or as I like to call him, Marcelino, I'm going to have to go with Alba just for that pace. I think it's going to be fantastic. Right, so that's the team so far. We've now got to try and put together some sort of team from the bench. So, you can pick the first player on the bench. Have we got anyone better to improve on? No, we don't. Okay, so it's up to you. Who do you want?
I'd go with Czech because he's higher rating. He should be a better goalkeeper.
Okay, so we can check that off the list. So I'm going to pick the next player on the bench. Okay then. Well, what have we got here? I guess we could go with Mario Jasper, but that was a dreadful bench. You can have the next pick. You can't get much worse than that, surely. Alright, that's not fantastic, but again, it doesn't really do much for the team. Up to you completely.
I'd go for Ricardo Rodriguez because of his rating.
Alright, fair enough. Can't complain about that. I'll pick the next player on the bench. We just need a few players to put in here. Okay. Now that could work pretty well, actually. So we've got Guarain or Perisic. Now, I think I'm going to go with Perisic just because them stats look fantastic. And I can put him in the team here. It adds a bit of chemistry. Oh, it doesn't. Fair enough then. I thought that would add more chemistry there. So who did Oscar get chemistry with then? Because he gets no links. And then Perisic gets a link with Higuain, but that means nothing. Fair enough. Never mind. That teaches me. So you can pick the next player. Alright then. I don't really know who to pick there. That's completely up to you. I mean, there's a lot of players there that are very good. I mean, you could think about using someone else on the other side of the pitch. It's completely up to you there, but just for chemistry, do whatever. I mean, there's not really any Premier League players in there, so there's only really two, isn't there?
Yeah. If I pick Rodriguez, he can go and get the link between Griezmann and Turan.
What about Konoplyanka? Because he can get links as well, him. Because he can get the links with Alba, Ibora. We could put someone else in there, I guess. I don't know. It's up to you. Decide. We're going to go with Konoplyanka. Alright. And that chemistry goes up pretty well. Now, even if we do have to have Higuain on the bench, that's not the end of the world. Right, I'm going to pick the next player. Can we get someone... About that, I am so torn on who I want to pick. Do I want Ronaldo, who I have a lot of issues with on the game because he didn't perform for me last time? Or do I go with Di Maria, Hulk, record breaker Jamie Vardy, who looks fantastic, or Neymar? Well, I guess just for the rating, I'm going to have to go with Cristiano Ronaldo. I can't say I am disappointed. I'm going to put him there, and hopefully we can get a cam, because Ronaldo will be amazing. Right, it's your decision now. Hopefully we can get a cam in here. We don't, but we do get Neymar. Okay. That's a pretty decent decision, I guess. You can take two players there, I would say.
I'll go with Neymar.
You're going to go with Neymar, yep. And we put Neymar in there, but he loses chemistry. That's not fair. Right, I'm going to pick the next player. Can we just get a cam for this team? Okay, that is dreadful. I mean, there's only really one player we can pick there, and that's Luis Alberto. Now, let's try this. There we go. We do get 100 chemistry with this team. I wouldn't want him to play there because he looks dreadful, but at least we have the 100 chemistry sorted. Right, can we get a better cam? That's all I'm asking for, okay? That's not bad. Mkhitaryan's pretty good. There's not really many players there. None of them do anything for chemistry. It's completely up to you. You're going to go for Mkhitaryan, yeah. I was going to say he's one of my favourite players in that selection. This is a hard one. Do I go for Mahrez or Dimitri Payet? I mean, Payet is fantastic. So I think, because I've heard so many good things about Payet, I'm going to have to go with him. Can he even fit in the team? I don't think he can. That's a shame. But he is a good player, so we might use him at one point. So now it's your decision. Your final decision, actually. It's a shame it couldn't have been a good deciding one here. So you've got Chadli, Herrera, Drogba, Bastos, or Nacho. I'm going to go with that. And that was quite a hard name to say. Shouldn't have been, but it was for some reason.
I'm just going to go with Drogba because none of these can help out the team.
Yeah, go on then. And now my final pick. Can we get a better cam? That's all I've been asking for. And we don't. Okay. I'm going to go with Memphis Depay then, because he looks pretty good. I mean, I'm going to have a mess around with the team, and then I'll come back with the team sorted. Right, it's time for the manager selection. And these managers aren't really good at all, are they? So we've got Villas-Boas, Ferretti, or... I'm not even going to bother saying that name. Who do you want? Because it doesn't really matter, because we've got 100 chem.
I suppose because of the amount of Spanish players I think are in the team.
Go on then. It doesn't really matter though, because we've got 100 chem already.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. This is the FUT draft summary. So the players are looking fantastic. 184 squad rating. That's pretty good. Can't wait to get started. This team was fantastic. Right, and we're about to face our first opponent. What's their team look like? Okay, it's a very, very good squad. Legend Van der Sar, Balzinga, Arias, Jasper, Arbeloa, Thiago, Johnny, Kovacic, Messi, Inform Neymar, Inform Ronaldo. The only thing I've got going for me is the chemistry of my team, but this could be a very, very hard game. Will I be able to actually progress further than I did last time? Well, hopefully I can, but let's find out. Mascherano, we've got to hook the ball up the pitch. Can we get ahead on it? No, we can't. It's now with Neymar, of course, he may know skills, and if he does, we're in a lot of trouble. Mascherano, what an interception there. Wish I could say the same about the actual move. He's got a great chance here. Oh, and he almost scored down. That's a great save by the goalkeeper. And I'm very, very fortunate that he did save it. Bora's going to find Griezmann. Griezmann to Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a strike. How did he miss that? He's one of the best players in the world. In my opinion, the best player in the world. And he goes and misses that. Right, he looks like he's going to be making a substitution here. So, Gareth Bale and De Bruyne are coming on for Johnny and Kovacic. That is going to be very, very hard to deal with Bale and De Bruyne. As if the team wasn't as good as it was already, he's adding better players. This is going to be a hard one. I've got to see if I can actually battle in this game. Edwin van der Sar. He boots the ball up the pitch. It's now to De Bruyne. We are in serious trouble here. Neymar's got the ball in an attacking position. Neymar's gone through. Can Neymar score? Yes, he can. I thought he would. It's almost impossible to play against players like Neymar. And to be fairly honest, I'm not very good at using the best players, but they just made a mockery of my defence. His pace and his skill was pretty much too good for my defence to deal with. We need to get this ball. Neymar's still going with it. How did that happen? That's impossible. I don't understand how that actually happened. Neymar almost scored there. And they should have scored, to be honest. What can Neymar do down this wing? He's got a lot of pace. He can get past Arbeloa. And he can, and he does with ease. It's Neymar. He gets tackled there. We've won a penalty. How about that? I'll take a bit of fortune there. That was a terrible challenge. But Neymar did his best to fall over there. And it's a yellow card. Is it to Balzinga? I think it is. No, it's Arias. Okay. Never mind, I'll take the penalty. I'm quite happy about that. They got a yellow card to one of their defenders. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't the best player for me last time. He was one of my worst players, but he somehow converts the penalty here. He's finally proven worthy for the Drafting Dummies team, and he's converted to make it 1-1. I am very, very happy about that. Penalties are not the best, so I can't complain about the style of the goal or anything like that. All I can say is he actually beat Edwin van der Sar, probably the best goalkeeper in this game. Right, I'm making an executive decision to bring on Inform Dimitri Payet at half-time for Luis Alberto. He's bringing on Lewandowski. Well, the fun just continues. He's used all his subs now, but I'm quite happy that I can bring on Payet. This is great movement. That's a great pass to Lionel Messi. Messi's going here. That's a great save by Cavani. Oh, and that's an open goal, and De Bruyne has missed it. Of all the players, I would have said Kevin De Bruyne would have scored that. How unlucky can you get? Dimitri Payet with a shot. What a save by Edwin van der Sar. He has had to make a lot of saves recently. And that's completely taken my defence out of the game. Oh, and that's a great save by Cavani. He is the hero at the moment. Now it's a corner. I'm not very good at defending corners, so I don't defend the corner. They've scored, and they've probably won the game, to be honest. Is it Neymar that scores there? I think it's Neymar. Yes, it is. Oh, that's so frustrating. I can't defend corners, and they've just used that to their advantage. They knew I couldn't defend corners, and with 5 minutes to go, it's pretty much game over. If I go on all-out attack, it's probably going to cost me, but I'm going to have to do it now. That's a great pass to Lionel Messi. Messi's going here. Messi! And he scored. Game over. 3-1, just like the last drafting dummies. I just don't get this, especially in the last drafting dummies. But this one, I mean, it's not the end of the world, me losing this. I'm really frustrated. But they have Messi, they have Neymar, they have legend Edwin van der Sar. Their team is absolutely fantastic. I mean, my team's good, but it's not that good. And I had to use a penalty to get myself into this game. And, well, it's pretty much over now. And there's the ratings of the team. I'm really frustrated. Why did Ramos play so bad? He's a fantastic player. Ronaldo doing the best on the team in terms of attacking-wise. But Cavani played fantastic. For me, of course he did. But I've got to say I was upset with Neymar. He didn't perform as well as what he should have. And let's have a look on that team. Neymar for his team performed a lot better than mine. He outperformed my Neymar. Now, Arias was terrible for them. But that team, look at that team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 world-class players. Let's have a look at mine. 1, 2, 3. You could probably say from that. That's hurting. That's really, really hurting me. But let's advance. Have a look at the stats of this game. I can't think that he outplayed me that much. No, he didn't. I actually outplayed him. It's just the fact that he had Van der Sar in goal and I had Cavani. If I had had Van der Sar in goal, I might have won the game. But didn't happen. Very, very frustrating, to be honest. One day I will win at least one game on drafting dummies, but I don't know when that day will be. But until then, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's highly frustrating for me. Second time I've got Ronaldo. This time he performs, but for some reason, I don't go through. If I had a weaker side, even the side in the last drafting dummies, then I probably would have been able to get a result in this game and would have progressed, but it isn't. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course stay tuned for more drafting dummies. There should hopefully be some more in the future. Goodbye.